Servus Freunde, my name
The
is
counting of the votes is over. The new president of the channel is Buddymeister.
Jimmy, you know this Buddymeister as your friend. Now you will know this Buddymeister as your enemy. Mark this date on your calendar. Your downfall begins now.
Buddymeister. Buddy, wake up! Where's my milk? Milkmeister.
I'll do what you say, and I also do what you don't say. Oh, shit.
I'm a bad man. Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage.
And I'm Deniz, the Buddymeister.
We have reviewed almost 500 Indian movies on the channel, and today's movie was once again picked directly for us by one of our awesome Masala tier supporters. Ravi has chosen the 1992 Tamil language Masala film Annamalai. Correct pronunciation?
Annamalai.
Annamalai. Yeah. And buddy, we just watched history because this was the very first movie that had the famous Rajinikanth, superstar Rajnikanth, trademark graphic title card at the beginning. It was the very first one. When I watched it yesterday, I didn't know about that. I thought, this is from 92, probably they already used it in the 80s, but no, this was the movie that introduced the graphic title card, and it was then used from then on in almost all Rajnikanth movies.
Okay.
This one was directed and co-written by Suresh Krishna. It was a remake of the 1987 Hindi film Kudgars, which itself was based on Jeffrey Archer's 1979 novel Cain and Abel. It became super successful. It was the highest grossing film in Tamil cinema until 1995, when the record was broken by another Rajinikanth movie. So, please, story.
Basha was the movie.
Yeah, Basha.
And from the same director, Suresh Krishna.
Yes, nice. Yeah, we will definitely watch Basha.
He broke his own record,
Future as well.
The movie is starring Rajnikanth and Khushbu, Sarat Babu and Janagaraj. And Sarat Babu,
yes,
we just have seen him in
his last role.
Portolil.
Yeah, in his last role, he passed away in earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him. Only when I looked up the actors, I thought, well, that name rings familiar, but he looks completely different. It's
but you can
of course,
and the voice, even the voice, like when you know it, of course, So what's the movie about?
Yeah,
despite social and class differences, Annamalai, a dairy farmer, and Ashok, the son of a rich hotelier, have been friends since childhood. But external circumstances make them competitors in a fight for wealth and poverty.
Yeah.
That last sentence from me.
Nice one. Yeah. Pretty classic story.
Yeah.
I mean, we have seen something like this before. What did you think about Annamalai?
Annamalai? I liked it.
Nice.
It's a nice movie.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about expectations here, because this is like for me. Yeah, I knew what I was getting into. This is like a commercial entertainer that is like, in parts, it's like held together very loosely, just to work, you know? Yeah. This is a Rajnikanth show from front to back, from beginning to end. And as that, it totally works. Yeah. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I liked it. I had my problems. I thought I can say that like straightforward. It's like, I think it was like lacking a little bit of weight or heft for me to get like more into the story, to feel for everything. But then again, as an entertainer, it still worked very well. So
I mean, I can only second that. I had a pretty great time with it. like you said, expectations. You know what kind of movie this will be. You adjust your expectations, and then it's really, really fine. I had my problems with it as well, which are basically like the usual problems a movie like this is coming with, which we will talk about later. I think let's maybe just go through it chronologically. We get this awesome title card, which is great. Small little trivia from my side, but Rajnikanth was actually against that at first. And I totally understand it. Nobody was doing something like this. They did it first. And he was like, this might be a little bit too much, too, I don't know, self-absorbed and embarrassing, I think he said. But he was convinced otherwise by, I guess, the director, producers. They told him, like, people will love it. They will applause in the theater. And that was what happened then. And now every time this title card is coming up on the big screen and the music is playing, people are losing their shit.
And it's so interesting. Now it also makes like total sense that this theme music is like 3 or 4 times in the movie as well.
Because it's the first one.
Because now it makes sense.
It was the music written for this movie. Because I was also wondering why
is it in there? Are there other movies like that?
It was like, okay, awesome, we get the Rajnikanth theme, but it was written for this movie. And by the way, the soundtrack was composed by Deva with lyrics by Vairamuthu. And most songs sung by S.P. Balasubramaniam. And I was a little bit proud of myself that I recognized the voice.
I recognized it too.
Nice. And the female voice by K.S. Chitra. Going through the movie, I really liked the child actor.
I liked all the child actors, especially the one playing
Rajinikanth's younger self.
And I was like immediately sad when the child part was over. I thought I would have spent more time with these kids.
And even the child actor got kind of a mass intro when he was coming out, I think in slow motion, and you thought maybe that's Rajinikanth. No, it's a child. But his mannerisms, how he moves, it's the hair. You immediately know, And of course, he has the name of the movie, so you know that will be Rajinikanth. So I like that. And then when we go to the present, we get this really great introduction song titled Vantinda Palkadan. Something like that. Choreographed by Prabhu Deva. Indian Michael Jackson, if you will. And this is such a great introduction
awesome
song.
Intro,
It's such a mass moment, like how he is shown with slow motion, almost looking into the camera. And the song, the lyrics are great about, he's playing this simple milkman who's looking after his cows. He's so likable, so charming, just a simple guy. And the song is also about how the cows are precious animals and giving milk for everyone, and human beings are so selfish and taking everything, and they are greedy. And it's really nice. And did you recognize that Rajnikanth is the only one who wears sneakers?
Oh no, I haven't. No.
And I wonder if this is also a Rajnikanth trademark, because everyone just wears sandals or other kind of shoes, but he wears sneakers. And I thought that's he's the star. That's
that's interesting. I haven't seen this. I haven't like looked at the shoes. But I was so into this song because it's so colorful and it's like the perfect introduction to a character. It's so nice how he's playing the little. He has this like instrument in his hand, I think, and it's really nice.
It's a really great scene. And then, as usual, it takes quite a while until the story moves.
yes. I thought like after about 25 minutes or so, I thought, well, there are some like points of friction where people like say, even in the childhood sequence, like Ashok's father says, who's that milk boy? Don't befriend the milk boy. And I thought maybe that's...
the basic conflict is there from the beginning,
but then it's like 25 minutes or 30 minutes. It's just banter and fun, and there's almost no story.
But I think that's kind of the mass formula because we got the sidekick, the comic relief.
I was just asking myself, so what is this movie going to be about?
Just spending some time with these characters. The sidekick, that's true. Panshu, played by Jana Karaj. I liked him a lot. I thought he was really fun.
At first I thought like he's just this like throwaway character who makes the jokes, but his character gets more important throughout the movie even, and he's like kind of the I mean, we'll get to that, but he's kind of the person who like talks to people when Annamalai doesn't want to talk. Like, it's kind of nice that he like has this like more weightier role, a little bit that he has, because he's not just a throwaway character. That's nice.
Yeah. We, of course, have Kushbu's character, Zubu.
Yeah.
Also, really nice introduction. She's coming to... the movie is set in Madras. She's coming to Madras. And Rajinikanth's character, Annamalai, was just at the astrologer with the parrot. Lovely little scene. Yeah. And they told him, next 6 months, when you meet a girl or a woman, it's bad luck. And so he's afraid of Zubu.
Total panic.
It's so ridiculous. It's so silly, but it's really fun. And then we get the first action sequence. And the fighting choreography is so artificial, but so fun. Yeah. How both of them are fighting these goons and using their bodies. And
it's done with so much energy, though.
So much energy, but you wouldn't fight like that at all. but it's really fun.
Yeah.
And she's of course the love interest of the movie. We get some nice song and dance sequences with her. A flaw of the movie, I can tell right now, I think you will agree. But once again, the female characters, especially Zubu.
Yeah, especially in the second half or so.
Yeah, she has second half syndrome. Yeah. She's introduced in the first. Yeah. They fall in love. Wonderful songs. Yeah. In the second half, she's not doing
and that's
much.
Again really sad, because she's pretty great.
Yeah.
When she's in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she and Rajinikanth have great chemistry.
Yeah. And I think she's probably also kind of a legendary actress.
I think we have seen her in some other movie, but
because after I think like 70 minutes or so, when they both are in love with each other, we get a song and dance sequence.
This song that I have to be honest that in the movie it was my least favorite song. The song itself is fine, but I thought like
the sequence was so awesome.
The sequence is also okay, but it's not the movie has like, it's not organic in any way in this movie. It could be in any movie with these two characters, with these two actors, because they talk about the Rajini and Kushbu.
Yeah, that's why I said she's probably also a legend, because then we are being treated with like old movies segments, which I enjoyed a lot, because I just watched Jailer and I was in that kind of Rajnikanth
in this movie mood. I thought, what?
Yeah, you could cut it out, of course, but it's for me actually one of the highlights, because the outfits, the silliness, it was really fun and also very catchy, and I liked it a lot. Action is fun, like I said. The fight choreography. Also, one of my favorite scenes in the movie early on is when there's this rich guy, politician, who comes, and for some reason I don't understand, but they just build huts in their backyard. I think some kind of dirty scheme. I have no idea. And
she just tries to, maybe because people won't say anything, and then the huts can stay. Yeah.
But because Rajnikanth plays a Rajnikanth character, simple man, but he doesn't take shit from no one. Yep. He just goes to his place, which is of course this giant mansion, and he comes with his family, his cows, and that's a really fun scene. And also a great action scene.
He convinces the minister that he did the wrong thing.
And the minister, by the way, has the best mustache probably in all of cinema history. It's so thick, and I like that he convinces that guy, because first I thought maybe this will be the big bad guy of the movie, but then he convinces him so that we very late in the movie has kind of this now he can help them in return.
And it like sets the stage for like what I liked is that Annamalai is like this righteous character. He doesn't really do anything, like he's not a guy that like goes around and just kills everybody. He tries it the just way, or in a way that like shows the other person, okay, if you do this with me, I do that with you, like with the cows. But later on he also tries to go like the way of, okay, now I get a loan, now I build this, and that's the way I'm going to beat you, and not, I just come to your house and kick your ass. I mean, he does that too, but he also he's not like an outlaw character.
No, he's not.
That's nice.
I mean, and there is kind of a character arc, because later in the movie he gets bitter, he
changes.
loses his best friend, and he makes him pay, and
he forgets where he's like coming from, his roots.
Exactly, and he neglects his family. He even hits his daughter, and I like that they address it immediately. Like, you can't hit a woman. What are you doing? That's wrong. There's a little character arc in the movie as well. So that's fine. But I need to talk about another one of my favorite scenes, because there's the scene. Also, really, no context, really.
The snake scene?
The snake scene. There's a snake at the house of the women. Yeah. I don't know. And it's so silly. It's so hilarious. And it was a real snake. I read that he could have maybe even died, because usually they stitch the mouth of the snake.
Yeah, so it won't bite.
Yeah, but they didn't do that according to Wikipedia. Maybe it's not true. Yeah. So nobody knew that this could happen, and it was so hilarious. I really found it to be laugh out loud.
It's hilarious. He has a crazy laugh in that scene. Yeah. Like, I mean, there's the character of Sargunam, who also has a crazy laugh.
Yeah, we will talk about him as well.
Rajinikanth has this crazy laugh, which probably is maybe really real, because he was in the situation, what am I doing here?
And then he of course sees Subu naked, and I thought that was also hilarious.
Another great scene.
It was really hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I mean, from our perspective, coming from an outsider perspective, not our culture, it's really crazy. I mean, this guy Rajnikanth was probably 40 by the time they made this movie. He plays probably someone who's like 30, maybe
or 20. I don't know.
I'm not sure, because his mother, played by the also legend Archie Manorama, because she has a lot of gray in her hair, so I think she should be like in her late 50s or maybe even 60s. So I think Rajnikanth's character is probably 30, but he's like 40, and for someone that old, seeing a naked woman and being completely out of his, it's just for me, it's really funny. But
it's also nice that like Subu takes it a lot easier. She's like, okay, now you've seen me naked, now you need to marry me. So, and he's like, well, he's still out of his mind, and she's like, come on, let's move on.
Let's move on from this. And they're nice together. They have good chemistry, I thought. And the guy with the hilarious or eccentric laugh,
Sargunam, played by Nilagal Ravi.
Yeah, he was also pretty nice.
He's like the wild card in this movie. A wild card villain who's like, and the movie has a villain problem for me. I mean, he had like Ashok's father is like the main villain in this movie. But
he's like the Grima Wormtongue. This guy.
He talks to Ashok.
And he talked to him like destroy their house. Which that's a moment where there are stakes in the movie.
It's a great scene.
The movie is very long, 2 hours 45 minutes. I read that it was even longer. There was apparently a courtroom scene that got cut, because I read on Wikipedia that Tamil movies had to be maximum 2 hours 45.
Okay.
So at that time, so you couldn't make a movie that's longer. Maybe there was an agreement with the theater groups. I have no idea, but I found that interesting. So very long movie, stakes not the highest. But that scene where they demolished, spoiler alert, everyone has seen this, highest grossing Tamil movie at the time. But the moment where they demolished the house, where they tied up Rajnikanth on the bulldozer. Really well done with all the rain. And then when the mother is coming back and she realized what happened and is crying, and because it was the house that their father,
like a temple for the family,
like a temple. And again, this was nice because it has this rich guys on one side, and here they are just these simple folks. And they cherish what they have, even if it's not much, and they aren't accepting money for selling their land, stuff like that. It's very basic, but it works. And but coming back to the guy with the shrill laugh, I think later in the movie his role was that really didn't work that well for me, because like the last hour of the movie, there's another time jump. And now we are in the 18 years, I think. Because at that time both Annamalai and Ashok have children of their own. And that evil guy at that point was already married to the sister of Annamalai for 18 years.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, does he have like an evil master plan? What is he up to? And if you really think about it, doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it could have worked if they like planted it earlier that he's like the guy in the background who tries to get it all from both Ashok and Annamalai, but he's he has that one scene where he's like drinking and saying, who is this guy I'm doing? Who is Annamalai? I'm going
that's really strange because he spent like 18 years together with the guy and probably got rich to no end.
Definitely.
So what is his problem?
Yeah, and he probably like became a good friend of Annamalai because he also
married the
sister. Kamala is her name, I think. Yeah. And all of a sudden he's a villain again, and he's becoming more of a villain because he wants to kill Annamalai in the end.
And there's this sequence which reminded me of The Godfather, which was very similar, where he's basically raping his wife, and then Annamalai finds out about it and comes to their home and trashes him, and then that guy's of course angry and goes to a Don to get a killer. Yeah,
who's another villain in the end.
Who's another villain.
Oh man.
So that was very much like The Godfather with Sonny. This Godfather character, this Don, it was shot in a way that was very strange.
Yeah, very
like
very theatrical.
Yeah. Like it was a big reveal who was playing that guy, and probably someone very famous. I didn't recognize him. For a moment I thought maybe also played by Rajnikanth.
In a dual role.
Like it wouldn't have made any sense, but for a moment I thought they are doing this so epically. Maybe it's also Rajnikanth, but it wasn't.
I didn't recognize him either, so I didn't really care because he has like this only few minutes for the final big action scene to be in there, and as a villain it did not work at all because
but what I think works is because this is a mass movie and because Rajnikanth is so likable, but when he's becoming a big shot, you get these mass moments and you get the Rajnikanth theme with the escalator where he's rising and Ashok and his father are going down. And
that's a nice scene.
Very direct, very symbolic, but it's nice, and with the music and some slow motions, and he kicks off the door, comes with a nice suit and the sunglasses, stuff like that. And when you watch a Rajnikanth movie today, like Petta or Jailer, and we are very new to this, now in
it all makes sense.
It all makes sense. You can see all the trademarks, all the little quirks, and
also like this the focus on his walk.
Yeah,
just his walk is like the camera always on his feet or on his legs, and like just the way he walks. Of course, the way he dances, these very like subtle dance moves. Yeah, and just this whole movement is the thing. It's
So all those elements are pretty cool and fun.
Yeah,
and like I said, the action of the movie is fine. I think the finale is a tiny little bit disappointing. Because it's blatantly ripping off Die Hard with the shoes, and it's doing it so much that it's too much.
Even with the like the gas and the fire at the end.
Yeah,
with the car.
It's very much like shoot the glass and shooting the glass like 30 seconds.
Yeah, they probably had a lot of glass, and for the production, I thought maybe let's leave it all in the movie. It costs too much.
And I mean the finale's all over the place from one location to the next.
It's really and it's messy. Also like the first action scene. I mean, all the action scenes are over the top because of the like fighting, but they're not really that silly or something, and this final action sequence is really a bit silly. There's even this scene where this truck, there's this truck who like, I don't know where it goes off a cliff or out of the window, and there's this tiny little scene where you see a toy truck fall on the street, and then there's an explosion.
But it was I'm not sure if this was meant as a joke or as an actual special
but it's just in there for like a split second.
Yes, but it happens, and I was like, whoa. That was a toy truck.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was fun. The finale with all the cast that look identical.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice idea, I thought. I mean, okay, there was the time to like put 30 cars in there for
true,
the Don who like
yeah.
But
also kind of where you see that these movies have their own kind of movie logic.
Yes.
The fight is over. The bad guy is dead.
Yeah.
And immediately the family is there.
Yeah.
For I don't know. I mean, I get the reason because we have to end the movie and I don't know, get everything resolved. Yeah. But it doesn't make sense that all of a sudden everyone shows up. Why?
I don't know. Yeah, but we get this like last minute happy ending for everybody. Even Sargunam.
Even the guy who rapes his wife.
Who rapes and beats his wife, who like, tries to kill and like takes money of everybody.
Who got the house
like,
destroyed.
He's back in the circle of the family.
Yeah. He's just
laughing and we know that too. It's okay, but it's so strange.
It's okay.
He just tried to kill you, man. Yeah, but that shows that Annamalai is a very forgiving person.
True.
Yeah, he always tries to be the good person who does the good thing.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anything else?
Not really. I want to say that my favorite song was the bicycle song.
That was really lovely.
Rekai Kati Parakudaya.
I read that it wasn't in the movie at first.
It's my favorite song.
But they thought the movie was becoming a little bit too dark towards the end. So they put in this nice little song that makes you think about the good old days. Yeah. And it was really nice. And I really liked the production design of his bicycle. Mm-hmm. It even had a little radio on the steering wheel. And nice bicycle. I thought about the Sunil movie, Madhyada Ramana, where he was also having a bicycle. Yeah.
A talking bicycle, I think.
A talking bicycle, with a voice by... I don't remember, but the hero from the previous film. Sorry.
So maybe they took like the chord scene out and put this song in.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I have nothing else.
Okay.
This is what I would say in German.
Ja, then let's go.
Annamalai ist ein Rajini-Entertainer, wie er im Buche steht. Rajnikanth ist unglaublich cool und sorgt für Ordnung, wo Ordnung gebraucht wird. Das alles nicht sonderlich anspruchsvoll oder ausgeklügelt. Nee, das alles ist nicht sonderlich anspruchsvoll oder ausgeklügelt, macht aber schon richtig Spaß.
Again, basically the same thing I put down. Annamalai ist Rajinikanth Spaß durch und durch. Wunderbar, nostalgische Masala Unterhaltung mit super charismatischem Star, schönen Songs, guter Action und der richtigen Portion Comedy. Die üblichen Schwächen hat der Film zwar auch, aber das fällt nicht weiter ins Gewicht.
Nice.
I give Annamalai 7 out of 10. It's more like 7.3, but I don't do that.
For me, it's also 7 out of 10. It's more like 7.2, but I don't do that either.
I was thinking about an 8, but for that, for my taste, it's just too long and it has flaws. Yeah, it's a pretty good 7. It's a good movie.
And I also think like we are only at the beginning of our Rajni tour. So I think there's like...
But we have seen a lot of his films already.
Yeah, but we haven't seen like these 80s, 90s classic stuff. Maybe.
We have seen Telepathy.
With Telepathy, and Telepathy I thought was a better movie.
Yeah, but
but I think maybe there are some movies that like there's an 8 and there is something
maybe.
That will.
I have also already seen Mulla Malarum, something like that, which is an older one, maybe 70s, which was pretty good.
And you have seen Jailer.
I have seen Jailer, which is amazing. We have seen Antiran, which was
2.0, which is.
But there will be a poll for our supporters and patrons, probably already up at the point when this review is coming out. Okay. So we will definitely review another Rajinikanth movie in November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Did you know that there are approximately 324 5-star hotels across India as of 2023?
Nice. I was wondering when I watched the movie, like, can you just open up a hotel and it will immediately be successful? Are there some tourist attractions there? Who is going to the hotel? But I have no idea. So, yeah, nice. Please let us know in the comments below what you think about Annamalai. You can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and also on Patreon, simply at The Jimmy Cage.
And you can hit me up on Twitter at The Buddymeister.
And as always, if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like.
And make sure you hit that bell for all we have to tell.